Hello everybody, my name is Nighthawk Nick and welcome to this week's edition of Storm Fury Updates. I apologize that I'm very short on time, so I will quickly go through what has happened this week. So let's begin. This week we started out bossing on Sunday at Krill, which was hosted by Peeger. Then on Monday, Izzy treated us to a great game of pest control. On Wednesday, Peeger also hosted an Armadillo raid. And lastly, on Thursday, I hosted our weekly penguin hunt, which ended up taking us 30 minutes for easy XP gains. That wraps up this week's event summary, so let's move on to the big dog this week, our clan Citadel. There's a lot to explain this week, so I'll try to do my best to thoroughly describe our plans moving forward with the Citadel. But first, I would like to show what we've done last week before moving forward. So last week, we achieved enough resources to upgrade our mine and furnace plots to tier 4. This means that we will be able to gather and create precious ores and precious bars. Excellent work, everyone. With that, we were just roughly 8.4k timber away from reaching our timber requirement for the avatar habitat, which was not bad considering we gained more resources this week rather than last week. So with that said, here is our spreadsheet on who's capped and what we gathered last week. Alright, moving forward to Citadel plans this week. This week, we are introduced to precious ores and bars as I mentioned earlier. This means we'll be able to upgrade the storehouse to tier 4 this week, which will extend our gathering cap from 1400 to 1700. Along with this new resource, we'll be able to start contributing to the 30,000 precious bars required for our medium avatar habitat. Our last two skill plots needed to upgrade to tier 4 are our woodcutter and kiln plots. Due to their low upgrade requirements, we have organized them above the avatar habitat. And if you haven't noticed, we are able to put in an upgrade for our tier 5 Citadel. I don't want to get into too much detail about this week, due to the hefty requirements for it. However, putting the order in as soon as possible is better than delaying it. Due to our Citadel goals, this is the reason it has been placed as the least important build for this week. To recap, next week we'll be expecting our resource caps to upgrade to 1700, all of our skilling plots will be at tier 4, and lastly, we should be getting close to our medium avatar habitat. I personally predict this will take us about 3 to 4 more weeks due to 30,000 precious bars being needed. That's all for our Citadel update this week. Now let's go over our new members for this week. Helljumper 117 and Miss Bliss joined February 4th. Bazooka D, Perfected Sun, and Klutzy Crab all joined February 6th. Ivy Berry and Love is Blue joined February 7th. Grim joined on February 8th. And 147 Alec and War Turtle 01 both joined February 10th. Be sure to give them a warm welcome and be sure to share everything that Storm Fury is about with them. And to acknowledge true strength and grit, here are our top 5 XP gainers of the week. At number 5, we have Jade Ignites at 9.6 million XP. Number 4 is Tennis Dude 54 at 15.2 million XP. Number 3 is Mr. Steven at 23.4 million XP. At number 2 is Nike at 35.5 million XP. And very closely, at number 1 is Happy Limes, again for the second week in a row, at 37.9 million XP. That is incredible, you guys. And last but not least, here are our planned events for this week. On Sunday, 8 PM CST, Peeger plans on holding a Hailwyrn raid. Make sure that you watch a guide if you've never done this boss before. Minigame Monday, hosted by Izzy, will be held at Stealing Creations at 8 PM CST this week. There are some badass rewards to be had there, which should make this event even more awesome. And finally, on Thursday, we will be holding our weekly penguin hunt at 8 PM CST. That is all I have time for, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching and contributing to our wonderful clan. If you haven't seen already, I've started a new Twitter account for Storm Fury, which I'll leave a link in the description for. Thank you all, and have a wonderful week.